functioning of the council. Those rules have now become final, and therefore that first item on the agenda has been completely adopted. The second is with regard to the timetable, keeping a possible target of 1st April 2017 in mind. And therefore that target also involves the passage of the GST law and the IGST law by the central parliament and then by the state legislatures, the state GST law in the winter session itself. And today, starting from November, we have roughly estimated that we have 2 months time till the 22nd of November to resolve all outstanding issues. And therefore a draft timetable was given, which also has been adopted. We've now come on to a discussion on the third item of the agenda. And the third item relates to the threshold for exemption and composition under the GST. With regard to the composition, we have finalized our proposal, which has been unanimously accepted by all the members. With regard to the threshold for exemptions, there are two sets of suggestions which have come. We have converged to those two different viewpoints, and both on the officers' track and the ministers' track in the council, we are going to continue the meeting tomorrow and thereafter, so that we are able to converge to one particular figure as far as the exemptions are concerned. There are two other items which we have listed for tomorrow, where we'll start the discussion tomorrow early morning. One is with regard to the compensation and the draft compensation law, and the second is with regard to the provision for cross empowerment. After we have finished the agenda tomorrow, we'll fix the next round of dates, which we'll meet for a number of days in quick succession, so that other issues such as fixation of the rate, etc., and whatever is outstanding from today's meeting could be worked out. All I can say is that by and large the meeting has been conducted and has gone on in a true federal spirit, and therefore what we have seen today is not any form of division on political lines, but obviously people have interest of their own governments and revenues and are entitled to that viewpoint, and therefore out of that sense a consensus will finally emerge. I am more optimistic today about the spirit in which the functioning of the council has actually begun.
So there was also an agenda item on election of vice chairman.
No, today we have finalized the rules. Once the rules are finalized and adopted, which we have adopted today, at a subsequent stage we will elect the vice president.
सर क्या अगली बैठक 28 और 29 के लिए फिक्स हुई है?
देखिए अभी डेट तय नहीं की, कल की बैठक जब समाप्त होने से पहले अगली बैठक की डेट मेंबर्स की कन्वीनियंस के मुताबिक हम लोग तय कर लेंगे.
Sir, today's deliberation, do they give you more confidence in terms of meeting the deadline of April 1?
Well, as I have said, it started on a good optimistic note.
सर एक दिल्ली के मंत्री ने ये कहा कि हम चाहते हैं कि 25 लाख.
देखिए जैसा मैंने आपको कहा कि जहां तक एग्जेम्पशंस का प्रश्न है, दो व्यू पॉइंट आए हैं और उन दो व्यू पॉइंट में एक की तरफ अब हमने कन्वर्ज करना है. एक है कि एग्जेम्पशन लिमिट 10 लाख की हो. अधिकतर कम रेवेन्यू वाले राज्य चाहते हैं, जहां छोटे व्यवसायी हैं, कि हमारा राजस्व वहां से आता है तो 10 लाख की हो. अधिक संख्या में वो लोग भी रहे हैं जिन्होंने कहा है कि 25 लाख की हो. और इसलिए ऑफिसर्स ट्रैक पे भी, दैट इज द टेक्निकल ट्रैक एंड द मिनिस्टेरियल ट्रैक, विल ट्राई एंड फॉर्म अ कंसेंसस ऑन दैट.
Sir, do you think that these 2 points of view can be reconciled, because both ministers seem very strong? I mean, you had Maharashtra.
Because the strength of Indian democracy and federalism is that eventually everything reconciles.
So in the consensus basically doesn't happen on compounding, sir.
Compounding, there has been a consensus. Rules, there has been a consensus. On a timetable and schedule, there has been a consensus. So on the exemption amount, two viewpoints do remain, which we'll try and reach a consensus soon.
Sir,